Hey, it's ADIA. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. Today we're going to be a demo and review of the new Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow palette. It's so beautiful, and as soon as I saw it on Instagram, I knew that I had to have it. I used it to create this cheek look. I also used this blush color on my lips just to try it out. She did say the blush was safe for the lips. So if you want to see how to use this palette and hear my thoughts, then just keep on watching. All right, so here she is. Gorgeous packaging, great size. So these two products are cream, and there is this little like plastic flap over here so they stay clean, and then these two products are the powder. So I've watched a couple of Natasha Denona's tutorials, and I'm going to apply all four of the products exactly the way she applies them, just so you guys can see how they all work together. I definitely don't think you have to layer all four products on. Like, you can and get a very stunning, glowy, gorgeous look, but you can also just use just the cream blush or use just one of the highlighters, you know, to really customize how this product looks. I have not set my makeup at all. I'm just wearing Glossier Skin Tint and Stretch Concealer. I actually just filmed a video with the new shades, so if you're curious about that, then make sure you watch that. I don't know which video is going up first, but you know, they're coming. So anyways, going to start with this cream blush. It's a really pretty red, like a very pretty berry. This cream is not, it's a more dense cream. It's not one of those really slick, liquidy creams like, say, the Noto Botanics cream blushes that I featured maybe like a month or two ago on my channel. Those are extremely emollient. These cream blushes are not like that. They're more dense, but it does swipe on quite nicely and give a lot of pigmentation, but you can also sheer it out. And so I did not set my face because obviously I'm going to be going on with cream products. So I just kind of wanted to set myself up for a win and not powder my face before putting a cream blush on. I'm actually using this Rephr number 5 brush. These brushes are awesome. I will put a link below where you can shop through my page and you can actually test out different brushes that they have. It's a really cool company that kind of develops brushes and fine-tunes them based on feedback from makeup artists and customers, etc. So just check them out. I think they're a really cool brand. So anyways, I'm going to just dab in here. I'm not going to pick up a whole lot of product. This is all that I'm picking up on my brush. And I'm just going to dab. You see that? It's like already quite pigmented. So I'm just going to like dab it along, and I'm kind of gonna go like up into the temple, kind of doing that whole draping look, and I'm literally just dabbing, and it's really kind of just like blending itself here. I'm not having to like swipe or do a lot. I'm literally just dabbing this on, and it just is really looking really pretty. I'm just going to do one side and then I'll like even it up and come back and give you guys my thoughts. All right, so that was the cream blush. I think this is really pretty. Like, look at that. I think it's so, I'm going to get a little bit more on the ball or the apple. I always want to call this the ball. It's the apple of my cheek. So I'm just going to bring it a little bit more to the front to really give that like fresh, springy kind of flesh. Okay, so then I'm going to just kind of, this is the side that I used for the blush, and I'm just going to turn it and use this empty side and dip the empty side into the cream, the Glow Cream base. So as you can see, it's like kind of a denser type of cream. So I'm just kind of really getting in there, and I'm just kind of going to pat along my cheekbones, because this is going to be the base for the powder products I put on. So I'm just gonna kind of like pat, and that kind of like helps diffuse the color slightly. I'm gonna use my finger a little bit because I don't think this brush is really picking up a lot of this cream, because the cream it's just pretty dense. So I might just, yeah, pat it on with my finger a little bit just to really like pick it up. So even though this is a cream, it's not super, super glowy. It's a very subtle type of glow. Yeah, so this is just giving like, it's giving like that very natural glow. It's not super shiny at all. This is how it looks with just the two cream products on there. Okay, now I'm going to use the Duo Glow, which is, again, I'm just following what Natasha does in her tutorials. So she does this, the Duo Glow, which is, as the name suggests, it's a duochrome, like peachy gold. This is like MAC Paradisco eyeshadow, but in like a blush. Here it is right here. So you can see it's like very reflective. It's powder, but it has that dense powdery, almost like a cream feel. So it's very pigmented, beautiful peachy gold. And so the way Natasha Denona applies this in her tutorials is she kind of like puts it here, like it's a little lower than the high points, but it's not like over the full cheek. It's kind of like in the middle between the high point and the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm using this angled brush, and I'm just going to pick up a little tiny bit. And look at that. That is really cool. So that just kind of like added so much more gold to the look, and it made it a little more pink and not as like berry, if that makes sense. So that was literally just one swipe. You can tell that, you know, that added, here we go. So here you can see there's like much more gold now, but I still feel like this is wearable. Like, yes, it's shiny. Yes, it's pigmented. Yes, it's intense. But if you're going for that bold blush look, I think this is still quite beautiful and very wearable. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Real Technique setting brush, and I'm going to apply the Glo Extreme to just the high points of the face. And this is what the Glo Extreme looks like. It's right here. So as you can tell, it's like a very, like, it's in the middle between a silver and gold. It's a very like light champagne gold color. But I think because it's between silver and gold, it's not super warm or super cool. So I think that makes it quite flattering. So I'm just going to use this because I don't want to pick up a lot of product. And I want a smaller brush because I want to be able to pinpoint where I apply this product. So I'm just going to go in this highest point right here. I'm just going to focus right here and go up back towards the brow. So you can see right there, it really pops, and it's not as much of that gold that you see like on the front. You see more of the champagne, you know, vibe right here. And I'm gonna just kind of go a little bit right there just to tie the eye look together. There we go. So you can kind of see how it really helps round out the cheek and give a lot of shape and dimension to this area. So this is how Natasha Denona applied all 4 shades. I'm gonna just match this side real quick, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts. Okay, so I've matched up my other cheek, and I've zoomed you guys out just so you can get a different view of the product. So I really like this. I don't tend to buy a lot of blush products, so I could see this being like my one blush purchase of the year, because I do think that this color is extremely flattering on my skin tone, and it actually is something that can be layered and built up to be just as vibrant as it is in the pan, or you can really sheer it out into the skin and have it be much more subtle. So I kind of put it on like a medium intensity just so you guys can really truly see the product. But I think that it's really beautiful. And as far as this Glo product, this is a very interesting texture to me for a cream highlighter because it's not very slick. And so I actually think it's a really nice product if you are somebody who maybe has oilier skin and so tends to shy away from cream highlighting products. I think that this cream blush product is actually going to be quite nice if you're new to cream blushes, or if you have trouble with cream blushes not lasting very long, because this is more dense and not as emollient, I actually think it will be more long lasting, so that's a plus. This is like a really vibrant color. It's called the Duo Glow, and I think it would be beautiful on its own. Like, I could see this color looking really pretty, like if you just had bronzer and then use this just kind of to add a little bit of color but a lot of sheen to your cheeks and didn't want to top it over a blush but just use it on its own. I think that would be so pretty in the summer. So I think this color, because it's quite pigmented, will actually look very nice on its own. And this Glo Extreme, here it is again, just so you guys can see it on its own. It's a really pretty highlighter. On my hand, it's kind of like peachy champagne, but it's not super warm or super cool. It kind of, to me, looks like it's right in the middle. So I think that means it's going to be pretty flattering on different skin tones, or it can be a nice highlighter that can look good with different eye looks or different blushes, etc. So I like this palette a lot. I think this is very travel friendly, and I mean, look at this. Like, this palette helped shape my face and really highlight my cheekbones, give my cheeks a nice like roundness and fullness that's very youthful. Yeah, so I'm really happy with this, but I kind of knew I would love it just because I loved the looks that she created with it, that like, you know, intense like draping monochromatic kind of look. Oh, also this cream blush can be used on the lips, so actually maybe I'll dab a little bit on the lips just so you guys can see how it looks. Yeah, there we go. So that just made my whole thing a lot more berry toned. So I think this is a yes. I really, really like this product, and I'm excited to keep playing with it and mixing it in with other products that I have, just so that I can make the most out of this purchase and really get the full impact of all these products, both using them layered like I did here or using them individually with other things that I own. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.